Wonderful deep divers. Shout out to everybody who's here, everybody who's diving deep. You are appreciated. Everybody who's in the chat, you are appreciated. We got a whole lot to talk about. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's just joining us. Welcome, welcome, deep divers. If you're on this live, you're going to be in for a ride. Let me give a shout out to Young Flood. Gratitude. You see, that's how we start deep divers. Gratitude. Say watercrest. You say it like a New Yorker. Shout out to Young Flood. Shout out to everybody here, deep divers. So we ain't even started yet. The Great Reset. Things are getting crazier. Things are getting crazier. The world officially ends, the Great Conjunction. I'm going to tie it in all together. We got a whole lot to talk about. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration, and the Good Ass Prana Challenge is still on, deep divers. If you haven't uploaded a video to YouTube, do it right now. The title, Breathing in That Good Ass Prana Challenge. Put in the title, Ralph Smart Infinite Waters. I'm going to pick the 10 best ones. I'm going to promote you to millions of people. Exclusive content, whole load of prizes. Okay. I've already been checking out some of them. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed, deep divers. Ooh, I'm impressed, right? So like I told you, deep divers, make sure you give thanks. We got a whole lot to talk about. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here. So let's just start off like this. Let's just relax a bit, okay? Because we're all about raising the frequency. Oh yeah, we're starting right, deep divers. We are starting right. Shout out to everybody who's been diving deep. Everybody who's out there. I see all of you, deep divers. How did you enjoy that? How did you enjoy? We're just waiting. Ancient Aquarian did the breathing in that good ass prana challenge. That's what's up. Deep divers, the Great Reset. We got a whole lot to talk about. So much is happening right now on the planet, and I hope you're ready for it. I hope you are truly awake and aware. I just uploaded a video. You see, that's the work ethic. We don't stop. We can't stop. We can't stop. So we're just warming up, deep divers. I think it's time for us to breathe. We got to breathe in the good ass prana, baby. Beautiful deep divers, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers.
Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby.
One love to all of you deep divers. CHF, shout out to you. One love to everybody here. You are appreciated. Once again, deep divers, the Great Reset. The Great Reset is here. The Great Reset is here. I just uploaded a video. We got a whole lot to talk about. But like I told you, just warming up, make sure you smash the like button and give thanks, and we can dive into it. Smash the like button, give thanks, share this link, then we're going to dive into it. So let's do the remix of breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Let's go. Beautiful deep divers, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. And I'm just breathing in that good ass prana, baby, because it feels so good to be alive, deep divers.
Just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. 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 Just breathing in
All right, shout out to everybody diving deep. That's how we warm up, deep divers. That's how we warm up. Now, the Great Reset. Let's talk about it. And I just made the video. A lot is happening on the planet. First and foremost, shout out to everybody in the chat. CDH, you are appreciated. Everybody who's diving deep. Everybody who's diving deep. So there is a Great Reset. And I'm not just talking about the World Economic Forum. No, I'm talking about how it ties into the Great Conjunction. I told you. Let me give a shout out to Suzanne. Thanks for the peaceful vibes, Ralph, my friend. Shout out to Spiritual J. Much love, King. No days off. We don't have days off, Spiritual J, because like I told you, every day we're manifesting so big. So first and foremost, shout out to everybody who's here. You are appreciated, deep divers. Shout out to everybody who is here, who has made their way here, who can feel the shift, who's raising their frequency, raising their vibration. Shout out to everyone who's letting love guide them and not fear. So I want to remind you that when I talk of the Great Reset, we're talking about the system being over. A lot of people can feel the collapse of the entire system. But also in the Matrix, what they call the Great Reset is, well, let me just show you the predictions they have for you. So you will own nothing and be happy. This is what they want for you by 2030. Whatever you want, you'll rent and it'll be delivered by drone. What else? A handful of countries will dominate. We won't transplant organs, we will print new ones instead. So we could go on, but we won't. Make sure you check out the new video because I played the whole thing. But I'm just showing you that they are trying to move into an Orwellian state. What did George Orwell say? War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. That's how they control you in the Matrix. They reversed everything. And the Great Reset they want for you is... the Great Reset they want for you is to make sure you are disconnected from who you truly are. Personal growth now, you are appreciated. This is the time to speak up, even if your voice shakes. Round of applause, please. This is the time to speak up. And that's why when we talk of the Great Reset, you see the inorganic ones run the Matrix. They own everything in the Matrix. They are the ones who created everything in the Matrix. It's their world. But the only world they don't control is the inner world. This world is where you're safe, and that's why you better be meditating. You better be raising your frequency. You better be detaching, because that's how you find your power. The only way out is in. When we talk of the Great Reset, a lot of people right now can feel that things are moving so fast on the planet. Things are changing so fast on the planet. And I want to remind you that this is because this has been planned a long time ago. The whole world is a stage. There are two great resets, and this is where things get crazy. But before we dive into it, once again, make sure you give thanks, and I'm going to get dancing a bit. I'm so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here. Absolutely, Anthony. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Anthony. We already won. Absolutely, Anthony. Absolutely. We already won. That's why, like I told you, every single day I'm smiling because I already know what's happening on the planet. We got to remind ourselves every single day that a reset was needed. And part of the Great Reset is part of us moving to the age of Aquarius. Part of the Great Reset is part of the Great Conjunction, which happened December 21st, when the Mayan calendar ended. Part of the Great Reset is us realizing that this matrix is finished. This matrix is over. And a lot of people know that it's over. Jobs, people have lost jobs. People have lost all kind of things. People are going through hard times right now because it's the end. I told you. Let me give a shout out to High Priestess Kathy. I love your music. Where and when can we download it? So very inspiring indeed. Give thanks. Well, like I told you, I'm going to have a whole album ready, which I'll give you. But the Great Reset, the inorganic ones want for you, is a reset where you don't own anything, is a reset where they own everything, though. Now, let's talk about the other reset that's happening. There is a great shift happening on the planet because the old ways are no longer working. Right now, people are starting to wake up fast. People are starting to have moments of clarity fast. Shout out to you, Vivo. Shout out to everybody in this chat, Deep Divers. So we're talking about the Great Reset. And I want to remind you that there are two great resets. There is the inorganic ones reset. This is the reset they want for most people. Right? But there's also another reset happening. And the reset is people becoming unplugged. Elisa Jane, thank you for having Teal Swan on again. I adore you. You are appreciated. Shout out to Elisa. Let me shout out to everybody here. Elisa Jane, thank you for having Teal Swan on again. I adore you both. You are a credit to this generation. Keep going, Ralph. Is so appreciated. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Elisa. Kimber, Wolfgang, much respect, Master Ralph. The collective anxiety is up. I can feel the subtle and not so subtle changes in the matrix. Many reboots today that are being directed towards the collective root chakra. Thank you. Jewel, shout out to you. Give thanks. Hi, Ralph. Thank you for this live gratitude. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. I appreciate everybody here. And that's the whole thing. We got to, I want to send a big shout out to everyone who is grateful, because Adam, shout out to Adam. You ate some corn today. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to everybody who's on this live, and definitely shout out to all the light workers out there. Shout out to people who are helping humanity. So let's talk about the Great Reset that's really here, and why they want to have a Great Reset. It's not that they want to have a Great Reset. Listen to what I'm telling you. It's because there is a Great Reset regardless. It's called the Great Conjunction, which happened December 21st. But the Great Conjunction, which is about Saturn and Jupiter being in alignment, is not over. It's still happening. What does the Great Conjunction mean? It means not only did it happen in Aquarius, it means that right now we are entering a whole new paradigm. It means right now we are entering a whole new world order. Whole new world order. And this is what the Great Reset is really about. It's got nothing to do with Davos agenda. It's got to do with the Great Conjunction. Prima, Ralph, I am abundantly aware that I am conscious and that will make all the positive abundance mine. Wonderful, wonderful. The Great Reset is about reminding yourself who you really are. It's about disconnecting from the matrix. It's about reminding yourself that the caterpillar has to die first before it can become the butterfly. That's what the Great Reset is about. And that's what the original Great Reset is about. Now, in this matrix, I told you everything the inorganic ones do is in reverse. The Great Reset they want for you, the Great Reset they want for you is to change you and to create a 1984 Orwellian Big Brother state. Beware of the New World Order. And that's why, ever wonder why they're cutting down the rainforest? Because it's something called ego. There's ego and then there's eco. See, we are supposed to be part of the ecosystem, but you have the inorganic ones living in the ego system. So what's happened is that now they realize we are overrunning the planet. And now they're like, it's time for a Great Reset. Let me just remind you, shout out to everybody who's here. There's nothing to be afraid of. But I do want to remind you, it's time to wake up. Things are moving fast. Already, everywhere you go there's self-service, right? Because this COVID-19, which is Godzilla, was part of the Great Reset. Shout out to the bear down the road. Much love, Ralph. Keep the vibes high. And remember to do something today that you can thank yourself for tomorrow. Hey, I like that. I like that. And because there's so much good energy here, once again, deep divers, if you're on this live, smash the like button. Smash the like button right now so we can beat the algorithm. Smash the like button and share this link. And I'm going to play a song for you. Once again, if you haven't, make sure you add me on the Instagram, the verified account, @official Ralph Smart. Make sure you pull out your phone, add me there for more inspiration. @official Ralph Smart. So, I'm going to play this to raise your frequency, and all the music I'm playing, I'm producing it. We got an exclusive. Pardon? Uh-oh. You know what that means, deep divers? We got an exclusive? We got an exclusive? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dante, shout out to you. Shout out to Dante. You are appreciated. We got an exclusive. So I'm going to play this song, Give Thanks. And let me know how this helps you raise the frequency. You ready? I told you it's time to go 80s. We got a whole new one, deep dives. Let's go. Ayo, DJ, put it on. Oh yes, deep divers. Glad everyone's enjoying it. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here. Daniel Cortez, amazing. I appreciate you. Young Floyd, wow, I never knew you gifted, bro. This is right up my alley. I need to visit LA. You a whole vibe. Adam, shout out to you. Have you seen any of the Transformer movies? Bumblebee City is made down in my city. That's what's up. So yeah, I produced that song, Deep Divers. And right now it's about raising the frequency. That's what the Great Reset is all about. You know, right now, a lot of people are starting to wake up from the big sleep they've been in. We got to remind ourselves that the World Economic Forum said this: you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. This is how our world could change by 2030. So part of the Great Reset they want for you, which is part of the COVID-19, is to make sure that there is a social credit system where you don't own anything, but someone does. And that's why I told you it's time to wake up, because right now on the planet, a lot of people can feel that something isn't right already. The world as we know it has changed. Already, a lot of people have become disconnected from themselves with social distancing, with all kind of things. And it's time to remind ourselves that it's time to wake up. You know, it's very comfortable being in a cage. Steve-O, you are appreciated. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Baby, yeah. You are appreciated, Steve-O. That's part of the solution. Make sure you are the change you wish to see in the world, deep divers. Make sure you are the change you wish to see in the world. This is the Great Reset. I told you. When you are practicing pranayama, when I say I'm breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Pranayama. Prana means vital life force. So we have to learn about breath control. We have to remind ourselves that the breath of life is everything. And right now, the inorganic ones, they want to take your breath away. They want to take your freedom of speech away. They want to take away your entire freedoms. And the Great Reset that's happening is a choice for all of humanity to say, actually, the Great Reset for me is to get my ass out of the matrix. The Great Reset for me, 7-Day Vegan Challenge, is to make sure I got my lemons, my bananas, I got it all. Because once again, we got to remind ourselves health is wealth every single day. That's part of the Great Reset. So we don't have to live in their Great Reset world, because I told you, they've made plans for you without your permission. They make plans 100 years in advance. And that's why they've made a plan that you will own nothing and you'll be happy. Shout out to everyone who's diving deep. And I told you, this was part of the Great Reset Davos agenda. Ida, an MP, talked about this. In the new world order they want for you, no privacy. Once in a while, I get annoyed about the fact that I have no real privacy. Nowhere I can go and not be registered. I know that somewhere everything I do, think, and dream of is recorded, and I just hope that no one will use it against me. See, this is part of the New World Order. That's part of the New World Order where they're moving things to. But I told you, it's not about what they're doing. How we empower ourselves every single day is to remind ourselves, only focus on the world that you wish to live in. Let me give a shout out to everybody in the chat. You are appreciated. Deep divers, once again, make sure you smash the like button and give thanks. So like I told you, I'm here to help you raise the frequency. Let's raise the frequency and give thanks, then we're going to dive deep some more. Oh yes, raising the frequency as always. Let me give a shout out to everybody who's here. Saltwater Mama, you are appreciated. My celestial brother, can you bless us with that premiere one more time round? The flow is so dope. One love, deep divers. Shout out to Julio, you as well. Ethereum is decentralizing the web and Bitcoin is the new internet reserve currency. The art of Jamelia, you are also appreciated. I see all of you. You are appreciated. So this is the Great Reset. This is the Great Reset, deep divers, that we have to talk about. They have a reset, which I just went over. They have a vision of the world they want for you in 2030. So let's just go over it one more time. Let's just go over it. Now, whatever you want, you'll rent and it will be delivered by drone. This is the drone agenda I've been talking to you about, where in the next few years, everything is going to be more artificial. Pause it right there. 1 billion people will be displaced by climate change. We'll talk about that. You could be preparing to go to Mars. And I told you, if you haven't seen the film Elysium, you better watch that film. If you haven't seen the film Elysium, you better watch that film. But we'll come back. Let's just finish it. Scientists Scientists will have worked out how to keep you healthy in space. And I told you they're trying to get out there. But like I say, let me shout out to everybody who's in the chat. We got a whole lot to talk about. Ed, Revi, shout out to you. Don't be afraid of any truth, because eventually it will set you truly free. Absolutely. Justin, shout out to Justin. Awake Zen, you are appreciated. Okay, so because the love is so real, and this is the great reset, people are saying, Ralph, what the hell was that tune you just played? It seems like something the weekend could get on. Shout out to everybody here. The chat is going so fast, it's crazy. But I'm going to read every single comment. Awake Zen, you are appreciated. When did you realize, Mr. Newman, shout out to you, you are appreciated. When did you realize that your high frequency affects how the clouds appear in your reality, and so much, much more rainbows, the rain? Thank you. Our high frequency can change everything. And that's why I always say, raising the frequency. You know, we got to start reminding ourselves we aren't victims here. We got to start reminding ourselves we are powerful beyond measure every single day. We are powerful, powerful beings. And that's what part of the Great Reset is about. It's about when people say, actually, we ain't having it. Actually, I want to be free. Actually, I want to be able to breathe. That's what the Great Reset is really about. It's when people find their true sovereignty and take back their power. I told you. They're playing you for fools. Silence of the Lambs was a story. Destiny McKinney, you are appreciated. The Great Reset, why I love my art principles. I appreciate you, Ralph, for providing the platform that enlightens us all to the truth, no longer in the matrix. Hey! Shout out to Destiny McKinney. So the Great Reset for us is where we really say, actually, enough is enough. And right now, this is the choice we all have to make, because I told you, everything they do is to keep you in bondage, to keep you in slavery, and to keep you in fear. It's time for people to wake up. A lot of people have noticed, because part of the Great Reset is about this movement towards AI. So if we read a vision of their future, which they want for you in the next few years, especially by 2030, the death of shopping. Shopping, I can't really remember what that is. For most of us, it has been turned into choosing things to use. Sometimes I find this fun, and sometimes I just want the algorithm to do it for me. It knows my taste better than I do by now. So what they're telling you is that the algorithms are going to know you better than you know yourself. And that's why I always say, make sure you can check your screen time every single day. Because if you are on the computer every single day, if you are on the phone every single day, you are programming the AI. And the future is for AI to be your God, to control you. And that's why it's so important right now to be free. That's what the Great Reset is about. It's about saying, actually, I came here to be free. Julio, you are appreciated. So many beautiful deep divers. Deep divers, the Great Reset. Things are getting crazy. The Great Conjunction. Make sure you smash the like button, deep divers. If you're on this live, smash the like button and share this link. People are asking, Ralph, what was that song you played that made me feel so good? Please play it. So I'm going to play it. Give it up. Shout out to everybody here. So many wonderful deep divers here. Let me give a shout out to Ancient Herbal, care.com, plant-based products. Let's really raise the frequency with some earth, wind, and fire. Keep your head to the sky. Amazing song. I appreciate that, and glad that it helped. Glad that you're enjoying the frequencies. I told you, I'm producing all the music to help you raise your frequency every single day. So if we talk about the Great Reset that's here, a lot of people are going through it. A lot of people, their Great Reset is about them remembering who they really are. You know, right now, a lot of people are starting to realize they can't go on like this any longer. They got to come outside. That's what's happening. The Wanderer. Thank you. Thank you to the Wanderer, the wonderful. Let me read your whole entire comment. Thank you, mentor. Because of you, I started to help people to love themselves again and to see the good in people, even when they are in the darkest of hearts. There is always light. Much love and health to you and all the deep divers. You are appreciated. The Wanderer. The Wanderer. Lewis, much love, light to you all. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So I also want to remind you that when we hear things by the World Economic Forum about the plans they have for you for the future, it doesn't have to be like that. Even though they do want it like that, it doesn't have to be like that. Make sure you focus on the world you want to create. Mr. Knight, you are appreciated. You keep on speaking that truth, bro. Much love to you, brother. And my wife, honey, love you. One love to you. You are appreciated. So I want to remind you that you don't have to live in their world. You don't have to live in their world of the microchip. You don't have to live in their world of the human barcode. You don't have to live in their world of 1984. You don't have to live in their world of health passports, COVID-19. You don't have to live in their world of that because it's here. But you don't have to live in their world. But this is what they want for you. They scare you every time with fear in the media. And I keep saying that the reason why they want to turn you into this, Mr. Hannibal Lecter, is because fear is the food they need to survive. This is how the AI becomes stronger, or Agent Smith. These are the inorganic ones. Their time has run out. And that's why there's a need to lock down the planet with COVID-19. That's why there's a need to lock down the planet with COVID-19. Because it's time up for them. And in the last days, in the revelations, you will start to see people's true agendas. And one of the agendas of the inorganic ones is to make sure that war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. Like Orwell said, if you want a vision of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. That's the world they want you to live in. If you want a vision of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. This is the great reset they want for you. One of total control and domination. Now, the good news is, let me shout out to Bright Motivate. You are appreciated. Bright Motivate, shout out to you. Hey all, I am working hard to raise the vibration and encourage people to think. Nothing like purpose, love, light, and unity. That's wonderful. You know, and this is the great reset we should have for ourselves. You know, a lot of people right now, we can all choose to be the powerful beings that we are. We can all choose to make sure we realize the only way out is in. This is the great reset. This is the original great reset. To say, actually, I'm going to let go of this system that's not serving me. I'm going to hold on to my freedom, hold on to my power. This is the great reset we should want for ourselves. Not the great reset they want, but we should have our own great reset. But if we tie this into the great conjunction, December 21st, the world ended as we know it. This was symbolic of us moving into a new paradigm where the whole of this planet Earth, the whole of planet Earth is being reset. So they can't talk about anything that's not already happening. There's already been a great reset. It's called the Great Conjunction. That's what the Great Reset is. So with the Great Conjunction, Jupiter representing the love energy, expansion, growth, Saturn represents the inorganic ones. It represents limitation. And now you're having a meeting between Saturn, which is the lower energy, and Jupiter, which is the higher energy. In other words, what's happening on the planet? There's a battle going on between people waking up and people who want to keep you in the darkness. In other words, spiritual warfare. You have people who are starting to remind themselves of who they really are. The freedom, that's the fifth dimension. At the same time, we know people who look like this every single day. That's what they want for you. That's why this film was called Silence of the Lambs. What? Slow motion this side. You see, this is an iconic photo. Does this remind you of anything, deep divers? Does this remind you of anything? Just take a look outside. Does this picture remind you of anything? This is what's happening to millions of people, and they don't even know it. You see, criminals wear masks. People who go to jail wear masks. In other words, when you see the symbolism at work, a mask is a symbol of a persona. It's not you. You're hiding behind your mask. The Great Reset is also back to basics. Absolutely. Shout out to Hidden. Shout out to all you wonderful deep divers here. The chat is going so fast. Hidden gems, back to basics, baby. I feel like this time has been a total refresh on an individual and collective level. Absolutely. That's what the Great Reset is all about. We have to let go of their system and we have to create the new earth. This is how we empower ourselves. This is the solution. Shout out to everybody who's here, deep divers. Once again, make sure you smash the like button. Smash the like button right now if you're on this live. And also, share the link of the video. Smash the like button. I'm going to play your favorite song. My favorite song. Our favorite song. so happy. The whole world is just beginning. We already won. It's about us all. So many beautiful deep divers here. It's a choice. So happy to manifest whatever you want, to be whatever you want. It's a choice. Freedom is a must. We have to become the spoon. Oh yeah, a lot of people feeling the good vibes there. Shout out to everybody who's here. Let me give a shout out to all you beautiful deep divers. So many beautiful deep divers. Sabrina, you are appreciated. Let me shout out to Sabrina. Let's shout out to all the deep divers here. The wonderful Sabrina, you are appreciated. And the Great Reset is real, deep divers. The Great Reset is real. And it's happening. And it's not about what the World Economic Forum have planned for you. It's about what we have planned for ourselves. It's about the awakening that's happening. It's inevitable. Because we are approaching a golden age once again, just like in ancient Kemet or Egypt. We're approaching another golden age where people are starting to find the light. They're starting to be drawn towards the light. The light is a representation of the truth. In other words, no more lies, no more deception. And this is why there's a great reset happening, because the trick of the inorganic one was to hide the truth from you. Now they're getting exposed for who they really are. And that's why they want to lock you down. They want to take away your freedom of speech. But the thing is, they can't do it. Because right now, too many people are waking up. Too many people are waking up on the planet. And this is why we got to say, that's a beautiful thing to see so many people waking up, finding their power. It's all good energy here, deep divers. So I always want to remind you that in this great reset that's happening, because it's tied into the great conjunction, it's tied into the age of Aquarius. In this great reset, allow yourself to let go of the machine. Allow yourself the freedom to let go of fear. Allow yourself the freedom to let go of fear. That's how they control you. They got everyone scared with COVID-19, and I told you, COVID is not out to get you. COVID means creating our vision in detail. What? Slow motion this side. Mm. So remind yourself that you have the power right now to create your vision in detail. You don't have to focus on the fear. There's nothing to be afraid of. And when you no longer have fear, they can't control you. So I'm here to tell you there is no ending. There's only a new beginning. But there has to be a great reset. There's a reason why a lot of people are losing jobs. A lot of people out of a job right now. Because you placed all of your eggs in one basket. You depended on the matrix when you forgot to go within yourself. So remind yourself right now is the time to go within more than ever. Because it's only going to get worse in their world. But it's only going to get better in our world. What? Slow motion this side. Let me repeat that. It's only going to get worse in their world. Because I told you. It's time up for the inorganic ones. So when it's time up for them, they want to take you down with them. And that's why there's lockdown. That's why they want you feeling like a victim. They want you in a sorry ass state. That's a reflection of their world. Our world is one of love, higher vibrations and higher frequencies. And that's where we have to move towards every single day. Tabitha, thank you. One love to everybody who's here. So I want to remind you, with a great reset, it's a movement from ego to eco. Always remind yourself of that. From ego to eco. Let's just raise the frequency. Once again, everybody on this live, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you give thanks. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out the best-selling new book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Also, the Good Ass Prana shirts, ralphsmart.com/clothes. And also, if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, let me know why you have what it takes to model the clothing. And also, we're doing the Breathing in That Good Ass Prana challenge. Make sure you upload a video of you breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Upload it to YouTube. Type in the comment, breathing in that good ass prana. Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. So, listen to this. I love all of you deep divers. Remind yourself, the more grateful you are, the more that will be shared with you. One love to everybody. We got this. Oh, yes. Beautiful vibes. Like I told you, deep divers, one love to everybody here. Always remind yourself to give thanks. Always. Look, I'm giving you the good vibes, the good music, because life has been good to me. I'm grateful every day. I just put out a video, deep divers. Go and watch it. The Great Reset. And we just did a live stream over 1 hour. Remind yourself, like I always say, as your gratitude increases, so does what you manifest. That's what the Great Reset is about, reminding ourselves. So long as you are in your purpose, you will always manifest. And that's why I keep telling you, in the end, universe works in our favor. In the end, universe works in our favor. So always remind yourself, we already won. We already won, deep divers. It's time to celebrate. One love to everybody here. And like I told you, smash the like button, share this link, and I'll be back tomorrow. In fact, I might just do only a live stream. So make sure you turn on the notifications and you join the live stream tomorrow. And you're there early. Okay. One love to everybody. We out. Peace.